to...
Greetings, I'm Peter Ellyard and I want to thank you for visiting this website. This website is for my new book, Designing 2050, Pathways to Sustainable Prosperity on Spaceship Earth. Interesting title. The Spaceship Earth part's important, but also the Designing 2050 part's important. Let me talk about the Designing 2050 part first. Some of you will have noticed that we're now talking about the year 2050 as if it was soon, not a long way off, because we're worried about greenhouse gases and getting certain levels down by up to 50% or maybe even to 90% in some places by 2050. You know, this is probably the first time in human history that we've actually had a conversation about something we need to achieve in 2 generations' time. In other words, when your grandchildren are going to be around, or great-grandchildren for some of you. Interesting. So the question therefore is, well, okay, we have to do that by 2050. What's on the shopping list of all the other things we need to do by 2050 to create a habitable, sustainable, harmonious, tolerant, peaceful, healthy and equitable world? Certainly a lot more so than now. Indeed, globalisation and tribalisation and interconnectedness through technology are bringing us together into a single planetary society. And again, this whole issue is central to my new book, and it's bringing a whole new culture or new paradigm, which I've given the name planetism to. Planetism is first allegiance to planet. It's like nationalism is first allegiance to nation. Planetism is first allegiance to planet. And planetism is a set of values that recognises that the world is actually a spaceship. A spaceship, and we are indeed cosmonauts on that spaceship. And we're probably not very good at that. We've been more cowboys in the open range through most of human history, but now we have to transform ourselves into what I call cosmonauts, people who can live successfully, happily, tolerantly, sustainably on this spaceship Earth of ours. That means a major reinvention of humankind. But what that means in turn is incredible opportunities for people, new inventions which enter the marketplace and create wealth and prosperity for many people who are the cutting-edge innovators of that society. So this book in one sense is dedicated and focused to Gen Xers and Y, who will be the people who will actually help deliver this world in 2050. And they can have it start working now, but also prosper themselves as the world prospers around them and becomes more equitable, tolerant, sustainable, and so on. So the book is a kind of, if you like, a guide to that. It's about mindsets, the attitudes we need to develop so we can be successful future makers, not future takers. We can shape change rather than be shaped by change. We can prosper individually and create prosperity around us for others. And that's part of the challenge. The second part of the challenge is not only kind of reinventing ourselves so we can be successful, but also looking ahead and understanding the emerging possibilities and opportunities in this world. And that's the second part of what I'm talking about in terms of reinvention ourselves. And the third area is where have we come from? And what's the heritage we've brought with us that we want to keep? And what's the baggage we've brought with us we should throw out so we can change it all? Now, all those things are in my book about, if you like, the mindset stuff, which is for us. So that's part of the book, reinventing ourselves so we can be 21st century successful people. The second part of the book is what are the opportunities and possibilities? And that's burned around a whole new set of values which are emerging. Values define what people find valuable, what people find valuable, they will want more of and create products and services and markets for. So the values of 2020 and beyond will create the products and services of 2020. So we can actually predict the emerging marketplace and the kind of thing people want to buy and sell in 2020 and beyond. So that's pretty exciting too. The major part of my book is also around all the things we need to do in specific areas like creating health, creating equity, reinventing rural communities, creating ecological sustainability and so on. I hope you enjoy the book. You can download the book as an ebook now inexpensively, or you can buy the book off this website, and I hope you will consider doing that. Thank you very much.